Well, it's time once again for the segment that only one person asked for, but no one truly wanted. It is the 10-minute sports report with me, your host, Captain Boring. Welcome everyone back, everyone who has supported me along this new kind of journey that we're on. Thank you. For those of you that aren't supporting me, can't really do anything about that because you're not listening to this segment anyway. So this is the 10-minute sports report. I'm telling you everything you need to know within 10 minutes so you can get in, get out, and get on with your day. 5 players in the NFL have been suspended for violating the league's betting policy. Former 2022 first-round pick of the Detroit Lions, Jameson Williams, along with four other Lions and then a defensive end of the Washington Commanders. That is 6 in total have been suspended. Lions player Jameson Williams and Lions player Stanley Berryhill are being suspended 6 games for mobile betting that occurred on the team's facility, which violates the NFL's policy, but they did not bet on NFL games. However, Quintez Cephus, safety CJ Moore, both of the Lions, and then Washington Commanders defensive end Shaka Toney have been suspended indefinitely and may apply for reinstatement after 1 year for betting on NFL games during the 2022 NFL season. Now, it is to be noted that the Lions took Jameson Williams with the 13th overall pick in the 2022 NFL draft. He then missed all but 3 games, I believe, during the 2022 NFL season because of a previous ACL injury. And because of this suspension, it has voided $6.5 million of his contract in 2023, 4 and 5, which is the rookie deal, and he is being fined $385,000 for this. That basically means that the Detroit Lions are getting a high quality, at least on the surface, rookie wide receiver, basically for free. And that is something to be noted, as the Detroit Lions are one of those teams up and coming and building and will have to spend money in the future. One of their future wide receivers is probably under contract for next to nothing over the next 3 seasons. Turning ahead to basketball before we get to some scores, Toronto Raptors former head coach Nick Nurse was fired on Friday. That is 4/21. Clearing the way for Ime Udoka to become a serious candidate to replace him. Ime Udoka was the Boston Celtics head coach that led them to the finals in 2022, however, was dismissed due to some sexual harassment allegations within that franchise. Nick Nurse won the franchise's only championship in the 2019 season and become the fixtures of the Houston Rockets, who are one of the worst teams in the league, as the Houston Rockets enter that rebuild mode. Sticking with basketball, some scores from 420 blazing. The 76ers take a 3-0 lead in a best of 7 with a 102-97 win. Tyrese Maxey led the way for the Sixers with 25 points. It is to be noted that James Harden was ejected in the third quarter for striking a Brooklyn Nets player while dribbling below the waist. However, that was really a makeup call for Joel Embiid, who kicked a player earlier and was only given a flagrant 1. So, Game 4 is in Brooklyn, and that is on Saturday, and the Nets try to stave off elimination on Saturday. The Golden State Warriors pull within a game with a 114-97 win over the Sacramento Kings without their star forward Draymond Green. Steph Curry led all scores with 36. De'Aaron Fox led the way for Sacramento with 26 points. So it is to be noted that Golden State had only lost 9 games at home during the regular season, but has been abysmal on the road. So if that holds, this will be a Game 7 in Sacramento for the defending champs. However, it's a 2-1 lead. Game 4 is also on Saturday. Without forward star Kawhi Leonard. The Los Angeles Clippers floundered and allowed Devin Booker to score 45 points as the Suns were 129-124 winners and take a 2-1 lead over the Los Angeles Clippers. Devin Booker, like I said, led all scorers with 41. Norman Powell for the Los Angeles Clippers scored 42, but it was in a losing effort. So, as this thing stays in Los Angeles for Game 4, this was supposed to be the high-profile matchup everyone wanted to see. These are seeds 4 and 5. Can Los Angeles pull even on Phoenix? Coming up tonight, the Celtics try to increase their 2-0 lead to 3-0 against the Atlanta Hawks. That game is in Atlanta. The Cleveland Cavaliers try to take a 2-1 lead on the New York Knickerbockers. That is in New York tonight. And then finally, the Timberwolves try to stave off a 3-0 hole at home against the Western 1 seed Denver Nuggets. Let's turn our attention to hockey, shall we, in the race for the Lord Stanley Cup. So some scores from Thursday, 4:20. Blazing. The Toronto Maple Leafs tied their series with the Tampa Bay Lightning in a 7-2 victory. The Rangers take a 2-0 lead on the New Jersey Devils, so a little New York, New Jersey action going on there with a 5-1 win, and take a commanding 2-0 lead with that series going back to New York. The defending NHL champions, Colorado Avalanche, tied the series at 1 in a 3-2 win over the Seattle Kraken in a series that is turning out to be a great one that a lot of the experts did not expect Seattle to compete with Colorado. And then finally, the Vegas Golden Knights even their series against the Winnipeg Jets with a score of 5-2, as that will go to Canada for Game 3, and that also will be on Saturday. And that's all she wrote for today's episode of the 10-Minute Sports Report. That is everything for Friday, April 21st, 2023. Don't forget, the NFL draft is only 6 days away. That starts next Thursday, and that can be basically on prime time wherever you get your sports, ESPN, Fox, NFL Network. So make sure you tune in for all the action over the next few days. I will take a break. I will see you, everyone, again on Monday. I will get you caught up on the weekend then and get you all the scores and stats and highlights at that point and get you ready for the weeks to come. Everyone, have a great weekend. Be safe out there. Enjoy the sun. God bless you, and peace out.